Nation, hey, bafethu, naze nangatheka bafethu ngingazi ukuthi ningathekelani. But anyways, it's fine. I just want to quickly clarify before I give you the good news when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs. I just want to quickly clarify on the first video that I uploaded, which was a live stream where we talked about the former AS FAR Rabat coach, not Coach Nazruddin Nabi, but Jamil, assistant coach who was there. He got fired in January 2025. The reason why he got fired, I forgot, but I think it's because he was not available during the training sessions. So he is kind of sick. There's a problem with him. So he was saying, Guti, the reason why AS FAR Rabat fell a bit short when Coach Nazruddin Nabi was, there. For me, I did not feel like AS FAR Rabat performed poorly when Unabi was there. I think they performed the best. Not to Utinji izinto azange zihambe the way they wanted them to go. But like I've said, perfect, 65 goals, 22 goals conceded, but also 65 goals scored, which is the same opportunities that we are playing with Tina, Lana Manje, and Ashorena. Those are the same opportunities that we're playing with. Currently, we have 29 points. If we are about to win tomorrow's game, where we're going to play against the TS Galaxy, we will go just above Amazulu FC. So, if ever I did not explain whatever my point was on the first live stream, but I have to say, I'm not against the Coach Nazruddin Nabi. I'm just trying to angazi ngizothini ngesilungu but ngiphisa lokubheka kusho the former coach ukuthi mentality as FAR Rabat was poor during isikhathi sika Nazruddin Nabi. No, I don't think that is true, bafethu. If that was true, I don't think they would have scored those goals that they've scored. You understand? So I believe Coach Nabi bafethu is a great coach. He just needs what he needs. And then also we talked about players. I heard someone attacking me in the comments saying, no, Unabi, we signed players. Which players did we sign? Because let's be honest. Nabi wanted Fiston Maele. He did not get Fiston Maele. He wanted Apolis, Elas Mokwana, Fawaz Pasadine. A lot of players. Nazruddin Nabi, Bigabafuna, Clement Mzize. Which of those players are here at Naturena? None of them. None of the players that Coach Nazruddin Nabi wanted are at Naturena. So let's be honest. We signed players just as alternatives, not players that we wanted by Coach Nazruddin Nabi. We have to be honest. And first thing that Coach said when he arrived, he said, Kaizer Chiefs made some errors in the signing of their players. They signed the players which were not needed. Someone attacked me again, said, no, keep being fair too. If we are talking like this about our players, we are destroying their morale. No, it's high time they understood with Nabo. They are there to do a job. They need to do the job. If they do not do the job, we cannot be waiting for them to say no, this is all right after I don't know they need to understand what now they have a certain role to play, so they need to take responsibility. Whenever we see what no, they are not doing good, we need to tell them. This is not coming from hate, but it's coming from a place of love, just trying to show the players with no, but you guys need to improve. If you do not improve, then you need to know what time, and if I can't, then maybe to space so that they can come and maybe do a better job. But anyways, Bafethu, that's what I wanted to clarify. I believe Coach Nazruddin Nabi is a great coach. Obviously, 10 years of bad performances cannot be fixed. Or even less than 9 months, because already it's been 9 months, I believe. So we cannot fix those problems just with few months. We need time, which is something that I said I will give to Coach Nazruddin Nabi, even if they extend his year 1 year, because Kumbule 2 years, but with an option to extend for a further year. So I'm giving the coach that enough time. So if ever anyone felt offended, I was just trying to say my point to know Coach Nazruddin Nabi is not the problem. I don't think mentality of Cheetah is of form. If you look at the improvements that are there with the current coach, you can clearly see Uti Kaizer Chiefs is different from the previous coaches that coached Kaizer Chiefs. So the only problem is that we lack a finishing. If we had a good finishers, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I swear to you, but we would always be happy because we see as my points are there. everything is looking good. Maybe the only problem we would be looking at is the problem you consider a mover. I don't think Coach Nazarene Nabi is a coach who likes to defend. Nyasha Namanje, he concedes a lot of goals, and we are scoring more goals than any other team I've ever seen before. As a coach, he's someone who makes sure ukuthi team yake scores goals. Unfortunately, Ufile and Shirena, and he's facing those problems. Okay, let's jump to the good news. I want to say before we lineup prediction, because obviously I want to give you guys my lineup prediction on tomorrow's game. We are playing against the TS Galaxy, and yeah, to be honest with you, Bafetu, the coach of TS Galaxy has said something. It looks like they're prepared, Bafetu. Nati, we need to be prepared. So before I give you the lineup prediction, let's just listen to what TS Galaxy coach had to say.
Yeah, it's great opportunity for us. It's Kaizer Chiefs. It's a great club with great players, but in the last couple games don't play well. But also we lose last game, and then we need to be sure. We need to fix our condition. We need to fix our mistakes, what we do in the previous game, and then I think we have a great opportunity. Also we play on the great stadium with up front the many fans, and then I think we need to show our quality, what we have in our team, in our squad, and I expect to my team play great game, to fight for first 90 minutes, and then in the end I don't know what we can expect, but if we put everything what we have on 90 minutes, we can expect to take some points. For our preparation, we analyze always 3-4 last games, and we watch, and then we want to make sure on 2 or 3 solutions how can Kaizer Chiefs play, and then we prepare ourselves for that solution. It can happen, he can change everything, he can play same, but it's very important for us to prepare ourselves to understand if change the system, if change the how he play last game. If he want to change that, we want to be sure, we want to adapt ourselves for that.
Okay, now we must jump again, we line up and looking at how we are going to play. You can hear TS Galaxy coach, he is ready. This guy is ready, he's prepared, they've made sure. So for me, I don't think I would want to change much when it comes to the lineup. Obviously, we do have a problem with some of the players who will not be available. You know, Rolf Rosler is not available. We've talked about him. He's nursing an injury, sandleni shoulder injury, I believe, and then also Evutapocele, who might not available on tomorrow's game, which naye is nursing a calf. And then someone corrected me on the comment section. And then let's just quickly jump. So a move I wouldn't want to change, but we know we are struggling, but let's be honest, defense to my shaky, even Bruce Voma will be shaky, but so far I think he's been doing a good job, preferably someone who's been doing great. And then Masbega again Apago left back, I wouldn't want to change. Like I've said, I wouldn't want to change. I know they made mistakes, but I would want to see, are they going to rectify my mistakes rather than to bench them. But I know probably coach is going to bench them, but for me, I don't think I would change them. I just want them to rectify my mistakes. Are they learning or that is something that I would want to see. And then Dylan Solomons, he does give you much, let's be honest. I love the guy, but unfortunately he's not been, that Solomons that we know. There are some things that has been lacking. There are a few chances where, like I've said, a lot of goals could have been scored, but it's lalling our chances. So this system Ganabi allows for the fullbacks to score, our wingers to score, the central midfielders to score, even number forward to score, not just dependent on the center forward, the striker, or our wingers player, or the front 3 players. No, every player who's in the pitch, they need to score. So that's how a system Ganabi works. That's what I've seen so far. I went back, I did some research. okay, it's not just striker sakho or ama-wingers wakho, the front three players who needs to score, but everyone who plays for the team needs to be able to score ama-goals. Hiko isystem yakhe does allow us to have more goals. Ngabe manje ngikhuluma nani bafethu, we are about 60-70 goals. So unfortunately ama-players wethu, they can't really face the shot. But I was happy with today's training session. I saw them okay, they were, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but I saw they were training in terms of ama target. So I'm happy with that. Definitely we're gonna see the result tomorrow. Now, not something that we need to rush on, but it's something that is going to happen. Okay, let's just quickly jump center back. Simango, no, totally. I hope they've learned from their mistakes and they improve from there. So we go to the defensive midfield. We have a problem. Tabokele might not be available, so we might play Usbongo Senimtetwa, and also we don't have a choice. I don't think there's any other player who can play with this guy. Actually, a number 8 who we can say Utina is solid, much better than Omart. This game, I think I will give it to him as a starter. I do not see any option available. And then also number 10 for me, I've been crying ever since Umchita has started to perform for us before injury. I still believe Namanje Gaston Sereno should be the attacking midfielder, not the other way around. Yes, we can bring him to Tuzi Shabalala, but as a sub, Sereno Magadlali number 10. I would be happy to see Sereno playing as a number 10. On tomorrow's game, we do not need to go and attack that much. Maybe we can play like some sort of a low block, some blockers defender, and then must all allow my chances we can use them to score, because I will tell you why in just a second. And then we move to left winger. Let's play Pulemodi, and then also Olilepo on the right wing, and then let's start Wandile Tuba. Now this is the reason why I said we're gonna need to play at least a little bit of low block. Center forward day 2 with Wandile Tuba. I know he's going to give us at least the lesser speed. This is Tingayo, and also we do have speed with Tuba, Olilepo, and Umodi. And Sereno is someone who can pick out those passes. Dangerous passes, we are going keeper Sereno, and then we get those chances. Meliswa Spani said the only thing is going to rely on our forwards way to Bona. Are they going to target the post or Bazofunu passes now? That is the only question that I'm having in my mind. But if we play like this and then we play more of a low block, we try to prepare ourselves, because we do have a big game coming next week. We're going to be playing is it next week actually, because Monday 4-5, and then Monday later on Saturday a corner or Sunday we're going to be playing against Mamelodi Sundowns on the Nedbank Cup semi-finals. So this game is very important. I just hope Abachita can prove their worth nokuthi bakhona bazodlala bazoshaya isibani, because Kombule, some players will not be available. Russian Totally will not be available. I'm not too sure about Rufros Labafetu, but at the moment I feel like Kumbulile, I would love to see his services on the field of play, but unfortunately that is something that we might not get to have. Even Utabokele, I'm not too sure whether it's going to be available on tomorrow's game, but we do have a striker. Uteshrik Morris might be available for tomorrow's clash. Those are the good news that I wanted to give to you. I hope our coach can start with Wandile Tuba. We're not going there to attack. Actually, to Prisma we start with Wandile Tuba, and then later on, maybe as a super sub, we can bring in Uteshrik Morris, because now he does give you something which a lot of our center forwards who are there, they do not give you. So this is how I think Coach Nazuddin Nabi should line up on tomorrow's game, and I promise you, Bafetu, we can win the game. Ngolise kakhulu again on the first video, if ever you did not get my point, but I was not being offensive on the coach or even the players. I was just trying to make you guys understand the point. To know we do have a good coach. The only problem is Iloko Nalokia. So far, I'm impressed with Coach Nazuddin Nabi. I do not want to lie, but he's done great jobs. He's done a great job. Unfortunately, our players was later pants, So yeah, I believe this is it, Bafetu. Thank you so much for watching, and Kumbula Bafetu Kosi Alupilo Moya.